grudge match after months of political blows.
It was kind of a dirty campaign.
We are hours away from learning who voters believe is the best leader for Tulsa's future. Fox 23 has complete coverage of the race and the controversy coming to light after signs were placed too close to the polls. You Decide 2013 continues now. And Fox 23 has team coverage of tonight's races. We are teaming up with our radio partners at KRMG to bring you the most up-to-date results as the polls begin to close. Fox 23's Frank Wiley is at their studios in South Tulsa, where he'll be joined by two former mayors tonight.
Yes, Shay, you said we are joined by KRMG. We're right here live at their studios right now. They're going to be with us every step of the way, helping us cover this election. And you did mention we're going to get a bit of a different perspective. We're going to hear from former mayors Susan Savage and Bill LaFortune. They're going to be doing this right here. They're going to be sitting in front of a microphone telling us what one could actually expect, what goes through the mind of a candidate as they count down the final results of the polls, trying to find out what one may actually be thinking at this time in the evening. Now, those polls, they close at 7 o'clock. Of course, we're going to bring you live updates, cut-ins every 30 minutes. But again, you have a little bit of time. Those polls close at 7 o'clock, and we are going to have live election results scrolling on the bottom of the screen. But right now, we are waiting on Susan Savage and former Mayor Bill LaFortune going to answer our questions right here in the studio, telling us what campaign teams are actually taking care of as far as those last-minute loose ends, trying to tie those up. But for now, we are live in South Tulsa. Frank Wiley, Fox 23 News.
And Fox 23 has been bringing you live coverage since before the polls opened at 7 this morning.
Still have about an hour and a half to vote. Fox 23's Janae Norman reports from a Midtown precinct where campaign signs attracted the wrong kind of attention.
Some voters weren't happy with a row of campaign ads for Mayor Dewey Bartlett that were right here, multiple of them lining the parking lot to this polling place.
I think everybody in Tulsa has a code. It's not an eyesore. It's a pivotal election for the future of Tulsa.
Kathy Taylor was pushing for voters to brave cold temperatures to get out and vote. And some who did saw these.
Well, when I drove up, I saw that bunch of Mr. Dewey signs out there, and it's illegal.
I wasn't sure if you're supposed to do that or not.
I checked in with both Mayor Bartlett and Kathy Taylor's campaigns and found out signs should be 300 feet from polling places. When Mayor Bartlett showed up to this church to vote, we asked him about the signs.
Do you think those are 300 feet from poll?
Well, they might not be.
Oh, is it 300? Okay, well, we instructed all of our volunteers to put them at least 3 football fields away.
For Fred Ebrahimi, his outrage wasn't about the signs advocating for one candidate over the other.
I don't care if it was Kathy Taylor's or Dewey Butler. It's not supposed to. This is a political system that's supposed to be fair, and the fairness are done by following the law.
I don't think it's going to change a great deal, quite honestly.
We talked with Earl McClung after he cast his vote. His concern wasn't just campaigning too closely, but the two campaigns overall.
It was kind of a dirty campaign, in my opinion. They were too busy putting each other down instead of addressing the issues that they needed to address, all the issues.
McClung tells Fox 23 he wishes he had more options on this year's ballot, more specifically, something other than Republican or Democrat.
It's all about, the people, and they seem to make it more about the politicians than the party.
When we spoke with Mayor Bartlett, he did tell us that his team would remove the campaign ads if they were too close to the polling place. And you can see here, right now, they're gone. Reporting in Midtown, Janae Norman, Fox 23 News.
And keep it right here for continuing coverage tonight of You Decide 2013. As soon as the polls close at 7, watch for live updates on Fox 23. We will also be scrolling the latest results for you at the bottom of your screen. For a more detailed look at elections across Green Country, just head to our website, fox23.com. You can also follow Fox 23 on Facebook and on Twitter.